Hello everyone, it's me Linda. Welcome to my channel, Lenny P's Place. I hope you're all doing well today. And I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I just got back today from my daughters and we had such a good time. And now I am really wanting to get in here and do something. So the whole time I've been gone to my daughters, I watched Susan, that's Susan at Susan's House Creates, watched her make pouches. So I wanted to make a pouch. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a little pouch. So this is going to be my, my cover. But I'm still going to need something to put on the inside of it to, well, let's see. What about this? That could work for the inside, you know, for a liner after I get through with the front of it. Could use that. Oh, well, that'd be long enough for me to, actually, if I wanted to use this for the outside, could do that, but no, I don't want that for the outside. Let's see, I can use that, but that's a little thin. I wanted something with a little more, bit more, I think I'm going to go with this. This is stiffer. So I'm just going to do this to the same size. And should be able to tear it. Yep. And so, how's the weather where you're at? It's cold here in North Carolina. We don't have any snow, and I'm happy about that. Not looking for any, that's for sure. Okay, I've got a lot of strings here, and they need to go right here in my little jar. Never throw these away. We keep those. And let me move this stuff out of the way. I'm so crowded up here. I hardly have any room. So this is going to be the outside. This is going to be the inside, but I'm not ready yet to put this together because I need to put something on it. And yes, I know I'm all over the place because I'm always all over the place. Now, I don't think I'm going to put anything on the back. I may change my mind. But right now, I'm just thinking I'm going to do the front. Well, that's just a tiny bit too narrow. But I could put that on the back. That would, if I decide I want to put something on the back, I could use that. Just a little piece of something. But it would go because I have these old pieces of quilt that I thought I would use on the front. I also have this. No, I'm not going to put that on there. I'm going to use these things. I have some pieces of quilt. And what I'm thinking about doing is, nope, not that. This was the trim in the middle of the quilt. It was kind of a comforter. It's not really a quilt. But, and I'm sorry if you can't, if it seems a little washed out in here, but it's late. It's at night. I'm thinking I might put that down. I was going to make a scrappy pouch, but I'm not sure it'll end up being scrappy after all. I'm not big on scrappy. Let's see. I'd like to use a piece of this, but how much of it do I want? Do I want to make the whole thing this color? And then like use that. I don't know. I really kind of wanted it to go this way. Let's see, what else do I have? Well, let's see. If I tear a piece of this off, that'd be enough. Yeah, that works. I think it works. I'm going to try it. If it don't work, it don't work. I don't really need... Oh, I'm sorry for throwing those scissors down. Let me move those over here. Now, I'm going to see if I can just tear this apart. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now, let's see. Let me see what I can do here. Let's see, that'll go like that. I don't even need all that, do I? And I like that. I have this. I could use this that I just tore. I could use a little piece of this. I'm really just playing around because I haven't been in here in a while. And I just thought I'd turn on the camera and talk to you a little bit while I'm playing. I don't want all this. Just a little bitty piece is all I need. Put that right there. I need to iron this. It's a little... Susan, I'm using my irons just like yours. I don't usually iron things. Now that can go there. And what else do I have? Is this the same thing? That's the same thing. So I don't... Wait a minute. This is not the same thing. This is purple. I don't think I want to put any purple. Is that the same? Well, it's not exactly, but it's too close. It's that same thing I just picked up. Okay, I don't have a whole lot here to work with, so we're just gonna see how we go. Okay, what about if I just do this? And then I'll put something over the top of it. I think that'll be okay. All right. So, what's the first thing? First thing I need to do is let me think about this for a minute. I need to do the back first. But I'm thinking that I don't need to stitch all of this because I'm going to stitch it all together in a little bit. But I do need to stitch. Do I need to stitch this at all, or can I just put this on here? I think I think I can just, yeah, I'm, I'm trying not to double stitch, if you know what I mean. So what I think I'm going to do is pin this like this. And I'll stitch where I need to. And we'll let the rest go for right now. So there's that. And I need to put a pin right in there. And I need to put a couple pins in the back. I hope I'm making sense, because it does to me, but might not to anybody else. And I'm not being real careful about whether or not I get it completely straight, because it doesn't matter. Because well, it just doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. That's why it doesn't matter. I'm making absolutely no sense, I know. Okay. All right. Now, we got that down where it's not going to go anywhere. Now, I do want to put a couple stitches across down here. I could come in just a little bit, I guess. So maybe you could see a little bit better what I'm doing. All right, and I'm just going to use I've already threaded this needle. So just going to go in right here and just add a few stitches, not many, because I don't need very many. I'm just kind of doing an invisible stitch across here. Oh, and for any of you that do the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, or maybe are thinking about it for this year, they announced it today. So excited. We're going to do a little set of books, and it's going to be so much fun. Little journals, little stitch journals. It's going to be so much fun. Every month we're going to make a little bitty journal, little book, and it's only going to be as big as you want it to be. I'm thinking mine are going to be about this size, maybe a little bit smaller than this. And we have to choose what we're going to have for our inspiration. It's supposed to be books. We're supposed to choose books. And it can be any books. So I already know a couple of things that I'm going to do. I'm going to use, I have the Jessie Chorley book that Rachel showed today. I have that book. And one of my books is going to be inspired by her books. And then I'm going to use one of Jennifer Clouston's books. I have two of those. Now, Sarah she's doing children's books. She's going to take her inspiration from children's books. I'm taking mine from stitching books. I have decided that that's what I want to do. Now I need to stitch this down here, and I'm going to use this white. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this pink thread. I've got some pink here. Doesn't really match, but it will be okay when it's done. Yeah, so I'm going to take my inspiration from that. Let me turn this around because I want to do I think. No, that's okay. I'm just going to do a regular. just going to do a regular stitch. I'm not making any sense because I can't do but one thing at a time. I can't walk and chew gum. Can't talk and stitch. Anyway, I'm going to, maybe I should just start over with that whole thing that I was talking about. Yeah, let me do that. Let me just start over. Just scratch everything I said. Forget I said it. Okay, we're going to make a series of books. And we're going to make one every month. They're going to be little fabric books. And every month we're going to choose something that it inspires us to use in the journal. And we're supposed to have 6 pages. It'll be, I think. Yeah. I'm still not making any sense, am I? You know what? I think I better just hush. I better just stop. I tell you what, I'm going to leave Rachel and Sarah's links below. For any of you that might want to get in on it, it's going to be fun and it's going to be easy. It's not going to be a hard, I don't think it's going to be hard. You can be inspired by anything. You can use children's books if you like children's books. You can use garden books. You can do anything you want. I've just decided that I'm going to use stitching books because I have so many of them. And I just thought it'd be fun to use those. I do have a couple of other books that I might use later on. But to start with, I know my first one's going to be Jessie Chorley. I've already decided that. And I'm not sure about my next one after that. I will know later what I'm going to use. But I'm very excited. And I think that I'm going to make my books are going to be just about this size. And so they'll be this size. And like I showed y'all before, I showed it when I showed how I was going to, where is that? Hang on a second. Yes. It's going to be about this size. And it'll work the same way this does. You'll have your cover, and then you'll have your pages, and each month we'll do, like, this is the whole page, right? Let me get this. This is going to be one page that's going to go in. So you'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 a week. You'll do 4 pages a week. Is that right? Yes, 4 pages a week for 3 weeks, because it'll be like this. And then the last 2 will be here. So it's going to work the same way as this, only I think this has more pages than what we're going to have. We're going to use 1 signature, 2 signatures, 3 signatures. So this is all we'll have, this much. And then, so this part won't be in there. That makes sense? I don't know. Anyway, then we will choose a book of some sort for our inspiration for each page that we do for the month. And then at the end of the month, that book will be finished, and then we'll do another book. We'll make a cover, and we'll choose a book, and we'll do the same thing again. And we're going to do that for 6 months, one a month. It's going to be so much fun. And it sounds more difficult than it is because I'm not really explaining it very well. Anyway, whoever wins my giveaway will get this one. It's got a little bit too many pages in it, but it gives you an idea of what you have to do to make a book. And mine are going to be probably a little bit smaller than this. I don't want them to be too big. So you can put that back in the box. Okay. Anyway, I'm excited about it. I can't wait. Okay, now I'm going to put this. I think I'll turn it this way. I'm going to put it right here. And I might add a doily or something. I'm not sure after I get this on if I'm going to do anything else. But for right now, I'm going to put this on. And just going to cut it. Scissors. These are not my fabric scissors. These are my paper scissors that I'm using. Okay. Save that. This goes here. I'll pull it down a little bit. Let me see. Do I want to put something there? What do I have? I might add... I need to cut this off so it doesn't show. There. Now, something like that, I don't save. That's too small. Okay. You know, a piece of lace might look good there. Maybe I should think about that. No, I don't want that one. That's not lace. Let me look in this bag. In my bag of scraps. I got more bags laying around. They're all over the place. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, this might be pretty. What if I put that on top and leave that? I think I'll do that. I like that. Okay, let's use this. I wasn't going to, but now I think I will. What's the front? This is the front. Okay, let's cut this off. Right there. Back in the bag, because I won't need any more of that. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stitch this down. And then I'll see if I want to put anything right there. I'm thinking maybe not. Is that pretty even? Close enough. Alright, let me put a pin in it. Hold this in place. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see a pin. Oh, we can't leave that in there. No, ma'am. Can't do that. I won't be able to get it out. Okay. There. Now, that's enough to hold that in place. While I stitch it down, I'm going to stitch it with this white thread. Let me see. Oh, I want to do this. I'm just going to do it right here. I might need to put a stitch down the middle. I don't know yet. We'll see. Now, none of this is perfect. My stitching never is. I think that everybody's looks pretty when they're done, even when the stitches is not perfect, because you don't really pay that much attention, I don't think, to the stitches. You pay more attention to what's on it. And I got a dull needle too for going through all these. Very crooked, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm trying to get to where it doesn't matter to me so much. I always think everything has to be perfect, and it really doesn't, because that just makes it not so much fun when you're always stressed out because something's not perfect. So I'm really working on that. Now, I may not be doing all that good at it, but I'm working on it. Trying. So we're going to call this good. I'm going to cut this off and do the other side. Let's see. It's a bit crooked, but that's okay. It doesn't matter, does it? Does it? No, it doesn't. It'll be okay. I think I'm trying to convince myself that it'll be okay, but I think it will. Oh, this is much easier. I'm not going through so many layers of fabric. The more layers, the harder it is to get through. So now, what am I going to do with this? I think it'll probably end up in my giveaway if I get it finished. I don't really care about keeping the stuff. I just like to make it. So, and it's just scraps, just making it out of scraps. So, there. That's crooked. Crooked, 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 but that's okay. I don't care. Do you? It's okay. That's not too bad. All right, now what I need to decide is, do I want to put anything else on here? Let's see. Do I need to put anything else on here? Do I need to? No, I don't think I do. What do I have? What do I have? No, not that. Oh, I have this lady. She's so, no, she won't look good there. Anything in here? I throw stuff in here. Oh, this came, hey, how about if we put Should I put something on there that's going to be blingy? Let's see, we could put that underneath there. No, I don't think so. What else? There's nothing else in there. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to see if I want to put a doily. Maybe. Let me look. Let me see what I have right here in this one. That's right here on the top. I have all these containers with doilies that I have cut apart. And I could use one of those. And then I have some doily connectors that I could use. Let's see what I want to use. And here's a different kind. Could put those on there. Or maybe I just need one not so big. Maybe just a couple of these connectors, and do I want something like that? No, I don't think so. Here's a different one here. Let's see, what about that? What about that? I kind of like that one. Okay, let's put that one in. And, oh wait, what's this? Nope. I'm going with that one. But now what do I want to do? Do I want to put a button on it? Do I want to put something else? Let me think. What do I have? Do I have a button in here? Man. I do. But I don't know if I want to put a white one. It won't show up. I have another color. Other than white. Do you have containers of stuff everywhere like I do? And all the buttons that are in here are white. Every one of them. I don't have anything else. So, give me a minute to look around. And I might find one in here. Let me see what's in here. Oh, here's a pink one. Oh, it's got a little bling on it. That might work. I'd rather have one with holes in it. But I don't know if I have one. What is this? Little shiny thing. No, that won't work. Another one of those pink ones, but that's really not what I was looking for. Oh, what if we put that in the middle? I think that would be fine. I don't see anything else. All right, let's see. Between the button, let me put these back in there. This is the wrong shade of pink, I think. I don't know that that button's going to stay very well because, well, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just put this button on there. Let me put that stuff back. Okay, let's just do this button. I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. All right. So, let's see, what are we going to do? I'm going to put a couple of stitches in this one first. Well, I'm going to thread my needle. I'm going to tie a knot in my needle first. I mean, in my thread first. Oh, man. After I watch this, I'll probably not put it up. You guys will, y'all think I'm crazy. Kind of feel that way today. I got up this morning and left my daughter. I left my daughters about 9 o'clock and should have been home at 12. Well, actually, I should have been home a little before 12. But I got stopped at the bridge, the drawbridge, for this big boat to go through. And was stopped for about 15 minutes. And after that, then when I got almost home, we had road construction on Interstate 85. And so I was held up with that for about 20 minutes. You know, people are so rude. You know, you get a sign and it says that one lane is closed so that you can get over. Well, some people just don't want to get over. They want to wait and fly by everybody else that's doing what they're supposed to do. And then when they get up to the front, then they want somebody to let them get in. And that just makes me so mad. So today, if it wasn't bad enough that people were doing that and then squeezing in, which caused the line to be slower. But I tell you what, there was these 4 big semi-trucks. And in between these semi-trucks were cars. And they came flying by me. And one of the trucks managed to get in. And he sat there and let the rest of the trucks, and of course there were cars in between the trucks. There was, you know, cars. So they all got in. It's the same thing as standing in line and then somebody coming up and just jumping in front of you. Why don't they understand that? It's just irritates me to no end. I mean, I can put up with a lot of stuff. But today, that was really got under my skin. Anyway, nothing I can do about it. Just thought I'd tell you what happened to me today that made me mad. So, anyway, when I should have been home well, I did stop at the grocery store. And then I stopped at the place where I get my car worked on because I need some new rotors. So I did all that. I didn't get the rotors. I just made an appointment. So it was almost 2 o'clock when I got home. So I got home and had the car to unload, the groceries to bring in. I was pretty tired by the time I got through. And all I wanted to do was come in here. So here's where I am in here. Now I don't want this to be, ooh, I might have got that a little too close. That's okay. I don't want this to be flopping, so I'm going to add a few little stitches around the edges here. Just so it won't flop around. So anyway, I am glad to be home. And now my family, my daughter, son-in-law, grandson, grandson's girlfriend, son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter will all be here for Christmas. So I'm excited about that. Something to look forward to again. So, got to get my Christmas tree up at some point. Do you put your tree up early or late in the month? I usually like to put mine up about the second week of December. And then I'm ready to take it down the day after Christmas. I don't like to leave it up too long. I won't be taking it down, though, until I'll take it down on the 28th because that's when my daughter and son-in-law will go home. My grandson, he won't be here that long. Him and his girlfriend, they'll just be here for probably just, hopefully they'll be here 2 nights, but it might just be 1. But they just live in Richmond, so it doesn't take them but just about an hour and a half to get here from where they live. So we went to Busch Gardens on Saturday after Thanksgiving. We went during the day. We've been at night a couple times, and I don't know. It just, I mean, the lights are pretty, but I think my granddaughter, she's 8. We really just go, she's 7. We really just go for her. And I think she enjoys the day better because she can, you can see more because it's not so dark and it's not as cold either. So, I mean, I think it was like 47 when we were there. But the wind wasn't blowing, so it didn't seem too bad. The sun was shining. So we weren't cold. So, okay, that's not going to flop around now. And I'm going to leave I'm not going to do the other one. Okay, so let me tie this off. And see where we're at. I don't like that being crooked. It bothers me, but that's okay. I'm not going to change it. It's not too terribly bad. Okay, what do you think? That looks pretty good, huh? I think so. All right, now, I don't think, well, I did see this. It was sitting up here on my desk from something. I don't know why I had it out. Something I was using it for, or was going to use it for and didn't. I could put some of this down here. It's not white, but does that matter? I don't think so. That's kind of not white. What if I added this? It'll cover up that pink ribbon, but does that matter? Because this has got pink in it. Pink and green. You know, I think I'm going to put this on there. I think I like that. We'll just hurry up and put this on, and then I have no idea how long I've been on here. I think it's been close to an hour. So let's use this. Oh, no, I won't use that. It's all gone. I'll use this. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put this on. Let me pin it. Doesn't really matter if it goes up underneath there. I think I'll have it right there. Now, after I put this on, I think I'm going to stop and I'll just finish it and show it to you when it's done. Now see, I've already got it crooked. Can I straighten it? I can. Let me just pull it up like that. Can't get to it. There we go. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot to sew through. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it that way. I have to do it this way. Ouch. That's tough to go through. I'm going to do a stab stitch. That's when you just go in and come back out. That's called stab stitch. Because you're like stabbing your fabric, I guess. It's tough to go through. Hear me grunting? So I've got a journal that I have to work on. It's a little golden book journal. I've got it started. I don't particularly like little golden books. I didn't know that because I never made one. But I'm doing Alice in Wonderland. And it's just not my kind of journal, but the ladies in my class, they wanted to make one, a little golden book journal, so that's what we're working on. And Be glad when it's finished. We're going to work on it through, well, we started it in November, so we're going to work on it through the end of December. And then we're going to make a trashy journal. I like to make trashy journals. We're going to do that. And they like to do glue books. So last year they did Marguerite Miller's challenge, and they really enjoyed it. Now, I do not, but they do. So they want to do that again this year. They do that with their, I did it, I started with them when they did it. And I did about two or 3 months, I guess. And then I told them, because I told them when they said they wanted to do it, because I have in the past did Marguerite's challenge. And they saw my glue book and they said they wanted to make one. So I told them, I said, okay, you can make it, but I'm not going to. So they got their stuff and got their prompts, and I started so that they could see, kind of how to do it. And then I quit on them. I said, nope, not going to do it. So I think they're going to do it again this year, but I'm not. I'm not doing it. Between my stitching and the journals that we make in class, I'm just don't want to do anything else. I don't have time. I'd rather spend my time stitching, making a journal and then stitching. So that's what I'm going to do. And they're going to do the glue book. Now, one of my ladies, she is doing the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. She's making the lap quilt. And so she's doing that in journals. So I don't know if she'll want to do volume 9 or not. That's going to be the books that I tried to tell you about, but couldn't seem to explain it well enough, and probably didn't do anything but confuse you. But like I said, I'm going to leave both Rachel and Sarah's videos below that are announcing volume 9 and what we're going to be doing, so you can go over and check it out, and you can understand them because they're showing you what we're doing, and they're showing you like books and all that kind of stuff. So and it's they said this one's going to be easy for beginners. So if you're just starting slow stitching, or if you're interested in doing a 6-month project, or really you could just try for the first month, and if you didn't like it, you wouldn't have to finish it. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. All those little things are called my thread now. I got to get them out. Hold everything till I find my string. I can't even find it. It's blended in with the... Okay, let me put it down and see if there it is. All right, let me see. I got to pull it out a little bit so I can get all these. What have I done? What's happening? What's happening here? What's happening? There's my thread. Let me pull it out a little bit so I can figure out what's going on here. What a mess. Come on. Come on out. Did I get it all? I think I did. There. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Okay. There. Let's tie this off. And I guess I can take that pin out. And I'm going to take these out for a minute. Now, where's my, is this what I was using? Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so now I'm going to add this. Oops. Okay. I think I might have a little bit of this to cut off, but that's all right. Yeah, a little bit of this green. Okay, so got the top. So let's just go down the sides here and pin it. This was a very quick project because there's not a lot left to do. Because I'm going to make this like Susan made hers. I'm not going to put anything at the top. I'm not closing it. I'm leaving it open. And I have something to put in it, as a matter of fact. Okay. There we go. Now, what do I need to do? I need to trim this right here because this is too much. There we go. All right. So that's the little pouch. That's how it's going to look when I stitch up the sides. And I'm kind of thinking I might stitch it with this pink. I think I will. I think I'll stitch it with pink. Why not? So, and these sides are going to be, oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to hide my knot. So, I forgot I wanted to hide my knot. So I'm going to start in here I'm going to put this in the middle here. There. Now, put that down there. All right. Now what did I do? I think I'm tired. I think I need to quit and go to bed. After all, it is about 9:30, which is not that late, but because I do stay up late at night. But I'm just tired. and I feel like I need to. How much of this do I want to? Do I want it to be that far out? I don't know if I want to go that much. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll just put one stitch right here. My thread is very long. So maybe I want to just put one thread like that. And then go down here like this. Oh, I forgot I wanted to put these together. Jeez. I am having a time, I tell ya. Not doing very well here. I was on a roll there for about 2 minutes. The rest of the time I didn't put them together. Oh, that's going to make it very hard to sew. Because I got it's a lot of stuff on here. It's going to be... Okay, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do, and then I'm just going to stop. And because I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Okay. I'm going to go in here. Somewhere in here. And I'm going to hide my knot. Why I'm hiding my knot, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think, for the knot to even to show. But I'm going to hide it anyway. Okay, so then I'm going to come out right here. Now, have I got them all? Well, no, I don't. I don't have this one. That's that piece that's too short on the sides. Well, we're just going to go with it. It's just a pouch. It's not. I'll come back and get that green piece. Don't worry about it. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, then it'll be okay. I should backstitch this, but I'm not. I'm just going to do little tiny running stitches. And I'll do them as straight as I can, but they won't be straight. They'll be pretty crooked, but that's okay. I'm all right with it. You notice I keep telling myself that I'm okay with it, because that's the only way that I can do it without, every time I see something wrong, I'd have to take it out, because that's a lot of times what I do. I'm trying not to do that. So this is what I'm going to do all the way around, and it'll look like that on the front, and it'll look crazy crazy on the back. So I might add a piece of lace or something back there just to hide these stitches, because they're not looking all that great. So take that pen out. Ooh, that's tough to get through. I don't have any of my stuff in here. My sewing needle kit, sewing book thing is, whatever you want to call it, is still packed in my craft bag from where I went to my daughter's. Hadn't got it out, where I worked on my wall hanging. That was all I took with me. I worked on that while I was there, and I haven't unpacked my stuff, so I'm just using what was here. Now I don't have to sew the bottom of that because I doubled it over, so yeah. So I'm not going to. So now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to see if I can figure out how to hide this knot. If nothing else, I'm showing you that if I can do this, anybody can do it, because I'm not good at it. But I still like to do it. So whoops. So I got a knot in there. And now I need to put one more, if I can. Here we go. I can push it through. All right. There we go. So this side is pretty much done. Now, I'm going to show you this. See there? That side's done. And that's good enough. So I'm going to do, I got to do this side. I got to pin it like it's supposed to be. I'm not going to do this on, I'm not going to do this with you because you've already seen how I do it. And I may, as a matter of fact, it's a pretty good chance, possibility, that I'm going to find some kind of trim. Let me see, what do I have? Let me see if there's anything in this bag that I can use to trim this out. Here's some. I got enough of this. I'm probably going to put this trim right here, just to hide those stitches because they're kind of bad. So, and this isn't even stitched, it didn't even catch. So if I put this trim on here, it'll catch that green fabric there. So I think I'll probably do that right there. And I may do it down in the front. I might. That'd be pretty. I might do that. Okay, but anyway, I'm not going to, I have enough of that, I think, to do it all. I'm not going to keep you any longer. You've watched me struggle enough. But the pouch will be this big, and that'll be big enough to keep something in. And I'll put something in it because I think it'll probably be finished tomorrow, and I'll put it in giveaway. We'll see. I need to take care of my little iron here before I forget about it and go out of here with it plugged in. So there we go. I don't burn myself. So yes, I'm going to say goodbye for now. So please take care of yourselves. Be happy, be safe, be well. And I'll come back and show you this when it's finished. So I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. I'm having trouble turning off. Okay, bye everybody.